Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse, desert rangers and guardians of the law. Welcome back to Wasteland 3 and playing hardball. And I just noticed our cat actually has tiger stripes, so here we are in our new HQ. And now we will just briefly check out this place. So we checked the war room, that's this one. Let's go here first. There's stuff here. Cold
This
foods.
must have been the mess hall. Better get this up and running pronto. Keeping your people well fed is probably the easiest way to keep them loyal.
The food on these tables is cold and partially eaten, but not rotten. It's clear someone recently fled mid-meal, okay? Well, I guess that's these guys. Let's have a look here. Ah! A toaster. We have 6 points. After that we would have 4. Well, I think... Oops, sorry. I think we will keep it there, right? I mean, I'm not sure what's in there, but I guess it might be wiser first to level our other skills and just to check around, because this is our HQ and that toaster is not running away. So, let's talk to these guys.
Don't shoot!
Please don't shoot. Yeah, no worries. Let's just talk. The woman is gaunt. Her clothes is ragged. She is surrounded by a group of bedraggled vagrants who watch us with fear and mistrust. Well, she's got very nice shiny hair. But this guy looks like he's got some problems.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
No, indeed we are not. We are the Rangers. Who are you?
I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go. Please, will you let us stay?
Well, right to the point. I like that.
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
Well, that's actually a very good point. However, at the moment they might be squatters. But I guess they could also help us out, right? Let's talk to them.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us. But you're not beholden to them.
Yeah, it's true. I'm also, like, given the fact that before they were creating this picture that the Patriarch is such a good guy and stuff, I wonder why they seem to be very unforgiving to these guys. So she shoots a fearful look at Quan, but he doesn't seem to notice. So apparently there's more going on than meets the eye with these marshals. But let's see. I mean, it's obviously a totalitarian thing, possibly, or authoritarian, because the Patriarch is the boss. But on the other hand, things possibly don't work otherwise in such a situation here, I would argue. But so, where are you guys from?
We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there, under the Patriarch's protection.
But
Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone who tried to fight them. No place left to run but here, for any of us.
well, actually, it's although the situation is horrible for them, it's good news, because we want to get civilization going, and for that we need some farmers. And if they have experience with greenhouse farming, all we have to do is build some, right? But did you guys set off the security system?
Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before.
Okay. Can you get
We're not
can you
welcome
go
there.
into the city?
They already have too many mouths to feed, and more are always coming.
Well, yeah, I guess that is the main problem. At some point, you just have to turn people away. Well, but for the moment, I think you guys can stay, right? And you can make yourselves useful.
Your call. Won't make the volunteers happy, but the Patriarch put you in charge, not them.
You said yes. Well, I was sure you wouldn't.
The refugees' haggard faces break into smiles. A few of them hug each other.
We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for giving us a chance.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem.
Oh, and one of our people is missing. Andy. If you find him hiding out somewhere, you send him back to us?
Sure.
Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
That's great. That's the right attitude. So anything
You're
else?
good people, Rangers. We'll find a way to pay you back. Anything you need?
That's great. You've had more time to explore the base than we have. Can we ask you about it?
Sure.
Did you touch any of the equipment in the war room?
Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of... well, of something like what happened when this whole place got locked down.
There's a med bay. Have you checked out the med bay?
We stay away from that awful room. Nothing but death in there.
That doesn't sound so good. Have you been in the brig?
Yep. There was a man locked in there when we moved in, living off insects and mushrooms in his cell. I left him locked up after I met him. I felt bad about that. He was cordial enough, but he just kept asking questions that felt off.
Now that sounds kind of interesting.
And those glassy eyes.
That sounds creepy. What did you find in the armory? Oh, there's an armory.
Booby
Very
traps,
nice.
mostly.
Ah. All right.
One of my people disarmed an explosive on a door, but missed a gas mine under the floor panel on the other side. She was vomiting for a week. Almost died.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No one here is worth losing over whatever guns may or may not be in there.
But when I hear guns, I rejoice, right? So anything we can scavenge in the garage.
Poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body. Hard pass.
Okay, that sounds like a fight. And what's in the archive room? I don't even know where it is.
We first got into the base through a hole in the archive room's wall.
Ah.
Some critters living in there chased us around, but we managed to shut them in before anyone got seriously hurt.
All right.
We've been trying to snare them for a while for fresh meat, but they just chew through the ropes like they're Sour Patch Kids.
Well, we can shoot them. Or maybe we can domesticate them.
Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
So is there any stuff here? Oh yeah, there's a container. Oh, with picking lock. Just level 1, alright. That we can manage easily. Aha. Polaroid photo completely faded. Soldier's note. Containing a recording from a Peterson Air Force guard.
October 12th, 1998. 7 months since the bombs fell. Had an incident at the West Gate. Some civilians dug under the fence and tried to make a run for the commissary. Sergeant Peters told us to open fire. Standing orders. There's to be shot on sight.
Oh, he shot himself. And there's a dead body here. And someone standing there. And bones. And a level 5 lockpicking situation. Let's have a look into the container first. Oh, for when you want to mingle with some lawbreakers. Well, okay, let's leave that one in there for the moment. I guess that will solve this lock situation, but... What's this? He looks rather green. Oh, it's rubber boots or something. The body of a young man lies twisted on the floor. He wears shabby clothes and he's been dead long enough for the body to go cold, but not long enough to rot. Aha. Recently, so this guy must know something. Perception 3. Search the body. This man was carrying nothing but the clothes he wore on his body, and those are tattered and grimy. His shoes have holes in their soles. Oh yeah, okay, so... In one of his pockets we find a half-eaten, sweet-smelling mushroom. Okay. Try to establish a cause of death. The body's contorted limbs and proximity to an ancient computer seem to suggest a painful death by electrocution. Discoloration in the face suggests heart failure, which might be electricity, but there's a lack of burns, which makes that inconclusive. Ah. A staged murder scene, huh? Or something. Or a staged accidental scene. Some dried, foamy spittle, barely detectable at the edges of the mouth, make poison a much more likely culprit. Ah, interesting.
What's going on with the dead guy? Is he, alright?
The dead guy is alright. So this guy certainly must know something, but let's have a look at this mushroom first. What is it? About half a mushroom found in the Ranger AQ brick. It has a syrupy sweet smell, could be harmless, could be toxic. Eating it means try it and see. We're not trying it. Maybe we can feed it to someone. So, let's talk with this guy. Waving at us through the bars of a cell is a pale, rail-thin man with matted hair and fraying, faded clothes. He gives us a lazy, glassy-eyed grin. Oh yeah, that's the one the refugee lady talked about.
Hey dudes, hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before, have I?
Very nice voice. We are the Rangers. This is going to be our new headquarters.
Rangers, huh? Cool, man, cool. I like your look. I think I had a shirt like that once, a long time ago. Long time ago. Headquarters for what?
The Rangers help people. We are here to help Colorado. Or maybe we come... let's make it a general thing.
That's cool. Helping's good. I like helping. Are there like more of you here?
That is a very suspicious question. So let's not tell this guy anything. We've actually got a couple of questions for you, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, man, of course. I don't mind. Ask me whatever.
What's your name?
My name? Ned. Harry. Nick. Booger. Dickens. Lyle? I don't know. Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone asked me about it.
He's really creepy.
I kind of been here for a while.
How long have you been here?
Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, you know? Hard to keep track of when the day starts or ends. Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and go.
How have you survived?
You know, man, I got everything I need in here to keep on.
Oh yeah? In this little cell?
Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta lick the wall when I'm thirsty.
Uh-huh.
And, you know what they say about dark, damp spaces, man? Mushroom grow there, man. So I added a little self-made fertilizer. And those mushrooms are growing good.
You've been living off of wall water and mushrooms?
Yeah, man, yeah. Yum, yum. Oh, yeah, and bugs, when they come by. Buzzy crunchers and climby snappers and skittery two-bites and running gushers. Sometimes roly poppers and hoppy specks. Once a squirmy slurp. That was a good day, man. But yeah, mainly mushrooms.
Can you tell us about any of the groups that lived here before us?
Yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come in, but I don't know if he was connected to the guy who came in before him, you know? Kinda hard to keep track of how long it is between visits. And people don't always tell me what's going on outside. But, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, Tired Eyes Lady. Before her, the Smiling Woman. Before that, it's a little fuzzy.
Mm-hmm. Fuzzy, huh? Tell us about the dead guy.
Oh, man. That's some wild stuff. So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and freaked out and starts messing with that computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine and he falls down and then all these sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, you know? Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, well, you came in.
Tell us about the Tired Eyes Lady.
Well, she was a woman, dressed all raggedy, but, I'm one to talk on that. Anyway, she came in here looking sad. Eyes looked like she hadn't seen a good night's rest in years. We talked for a bit and then she left again. Sometimes I think I can still hear her voice. Hope she didn't die and she's haunting me for some reason. Though now that I think about it, I guess I'd be glad for the company, you know?
Tell us about the Smiling Woman.
Oh, a real nice lady, man. Had a big old smile on her face the whole time we talked. just never stopped smiling. I think she said she was a trader. Talked about how she had some merchandise to keep here and some people she was gonna deal with. Said I wasn't a suitable client, which, sure, 'cause I got no money. Well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought was a weird way to say that.
Maybe they were cannibals or something and wanted to sell his meat, but he's too thin. What do you mean by a little fuzzy before these three people?
You know, man, it's I've been here a long time, and I eat a lot of mushrooms. Can't always remember things that happened in the olden days, but I'll try. There was a gentleman bear, the lip licker, and the bloody screamers, and them metal fellers, and the really white guy, and owl face. Oh, and the 6 wee men and a lion. But, yeah, hard to remember who came in first, and, which ones were just a nursery rhyme my grandma told me, so... yeah...
Okay, we want to ask about something else.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Why are you... what happened with this dead refugee?
Oh, didn't we talk about this already? So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and freaked out and starts messing with that computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine and he falls down, and then all these sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, you know? Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, well, you came in.
We've examined the corpse and it doesn't appear to have been killed by electrocution. It looks like poison.
What? That's really something else. Some poison killed that poor guy at the exact same time as that machine zapped him? Man, what a wacky world.
We found a half-eaten mushroom in the corpse's pocket.
Oh, yum. Mushrooms are the best, man. So many flavors. And they grow everywhere and grow easy. I love them.
Or maybe at some point he will become our mushroom farmer.
Who knew there were poisonous ones?
That makes him, again, very creepy. Why are you in there exactly?
Because, the cell door is locked.
That is funny. That's not what we are asking. Why were you put in there?
Aw, man, didn't you like my joke?
Oh, well, it was kind of good.
Okay, like, well, so a guy I used to be friends with, well, I guess he was more of a business partner. Friend, though, too, man. Like, former friend who decided he didn't, want to go splitsies anymore, so he conked me on the head. And when I woke up, I was in here. Real bummer, man. Like, seriously.
Mm-hmm. Why are you in there again?
My partner trapped me in here. Thought he was my friend, you know? But he wasn't.
Why are you in there again?
I told you, man. My partner trapped me in here.
Maybe his story changes.
Thought he was my friend, you know? But he wasn't.
Why are you in there again?
Man, thought he was my friend, you know?
Why are you in there again?
My friend,
okay.
You know? But he wasn't.
That sounds very sad, actually. Do you want us to let you out?
Oh, man, yes, please. Very much.
It's possibly not a good idea.
Your call on this one, Rangers, but really, I just let nature take its course here, if you know what I mean.
I'd really like to get out of here. Really.
This is so creepy. Well, we'll see what we can do. No promises.
Cool. I get it, man. No pressure, but I'd sure appreciate it. So long.
Okay. So let's check this computer. Cyclops knows about the nerd stuff. Let's hope she doesn't get herself electrocuted. The terminal displays information about the base's systems. Everything appears normal for the moment. Check recent activity logs for this terminal. We comb through the logs, culling ancient messages and routine system notifications until we have a list of recent activations. Operating system, wake initiated, wake complete, credentials rejected, credentials accepted, login, admin, password admin, operating system, loading default, admin operations, backup generators initialized. Automated security lockdown initiated, login required, credentials rejected, station locking out, user due to multiple failed login attempts. The terminal displays information about the base's systems. Everything appears normal for the moment. Okay, so yeah, someone wanted to get into it, right? Yeah, okay, so without success. Do we see anything else on the corpse? Check for signs of electrocution. The body's contorted limbs and proximity to an ancient computer suggest a painful death by electrocution. Electricity kills by stopping the heart, which looks like what happened. We don't see any entry or exit burns though, but those are not always present in low voltage electrocutions. Well, okay. Do we step away from the body? I mean, it could be, right? Or maybe the guy was on drugs or something because he ate the mushrooms and he was so hungry. Maybe the guy gave him a mushroom, which would have been a very nice thing, but it might have been a poisonous one. Or because the guy is immune after eating them for so long to whatever poison is in there, and then it just wrecked the guy, and then he was careless with the computer or something. Let's talk with him.
Oh, hey, hi again. What can I do for you?
Logs on the terminal show there was a power surge, like you said, but also several attempts to access the computer afterwards.
While those alarms were going off? How'd that happen?
Well, that's what we ask you. We'll ask again. Who was trying to access the computer after the power surge?
Well, that guy, he fell over onto the computer machine after the flash. Maybe he landed on the buttons, or on the thing with all the little buttons. Or, oh shit, man. Do you think someone snuck in here while I was sleeping and fiddled with those buttons? A prowler lurking about? That's some scary stuff, man. Yikes.
Okay, we are going now.
And don't forget to think about getting this door open if you get a chance.
Yeah, sorry, you need to stay in there. We can't risk it. We don't know what kind of person you are. So, but we'll check. Also, we need to talk with some people. Maybe also like in the city, they know something. So let's talk with the refugees first.
People are people. And sometimes they need help. That's what the Rangers do, right? Help people?
No kissing and intimidation there. We think we found your missing guy, Andy. Sorry to say, he's dead.
Andy. Damn it. I was afraid of that. We've been locked up for days, but at least we had our supplies with us.
Mm-hmm.
How did he... No. I don't want to know. Enough death in this world. Don't need the details to make it even more bitter. Thanks for telling me, Rangers. I'll break it to the others.
Okay.
Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
So by the way, what about this? Ah yeah, the Wastelander refugees. Desperate huts grab people from the periphery of the Patriarch's nation. As gangs and other dangers encroach from outside, many refugees have fled to Colorado Springs and other fortified towns. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's obvious. You can't... you need to find a solution, but you can't let everybody in, because the resources are limited and then everybody dies. And of course they have a higher responsibility for their own people, as hard as it is. So let's check this one out here. But that was actually, I have to say, that was really cool voice acting. Yeah. So, and I think we need to end the episode here. I hope you found this one cool. I liked that episode very much. Like this, whoever spoke this, that was really cool. Really cool acting, voice acting. So I hope you found this one entertaining. We'll continue in the next episode. Please click the like button. I would appreciate that very much. And also if you check or join up with the channel. And that way you will never ever miss a video again. See you next time. Bye-bye.